What's up guys, this is Tiderium and I'm here with a CV64 tutorial for how to get the quick kill and the manipulation for the giant skeleton boss in the forest. Both this first fight here as well as the second fight at the end of the level. So before I open this door and let the boss in, let me talk about where you want to stand in order to get the first manipulation and damage cycle. So take a look at this rock. It's got some wonky texture on it right here, and if you look at the corner of that texture, it kind of points to this black lightning bolt squiggly line thing on the ground there. There's also like a white and black mark, two of them right over here. So if you're standing anywhere in this general area, this is going to manipulate the boss. When he runs by you, he's going to swing. He's not going to spawn skeletons. And so you can get a damage cycle here. And to damage him the first time, you need to shoot 2 charged orbs at him. So how that looks is we're going to be standing here when the boss comes through. He's going to run by us. We're going to jump, shoot, and immediately start charging an orb and move forward a little bit. If you stand still and just jump and shoot, he's going to hit you when he swings. So jump, shoot, move forward, jump, shoot. And that's the first damage cycle. So how that looks, let's open the gate here. This just takes 3 orbs. They don't have to be charged. So we come back to this area, we wait for the boss to run by, and then we're going to jump, shoot, move forward, jump, shoot. Just like that. So that'll be the first damage cycle, and after that he's going to run through the gate, but as soon as you damage him, we're going to run through the gate first and he's going to chase us. And we're going to head to the second manipulation area, and I'll show where to stand for that. So you're going to be jumping through the gate, he's going to be chasing you eventually, and let's stop it right about here. So if you're jumping and kind of aligning yourself with a door as you come through here, there's a rock, and the place that you want to stand is right before the rock. There's a patch of like speckled black rocks over here, and this kind of, the edge of the wonky textured rock area kind of points to this general spot. It's a good visual cue of where to stand, and it's also aligned with the door here. So anywhere in this general area, right around this speckled texture, is going to do the same kind of manipulation that happened on the first cycle, and the damage, the 2 charged orbs, is the exact same as the first cycle. So you're going to be standing here, you're going to, as he runs by you and he swipes at you, you're going to jump, shoot, move forward, jump, shoot, and that is going to do the second damage cycle. So we're back at the first one, we have a charged orb. Jump, shoot, move forward, jump, shoot. Immediately start going to the second position here. Start charging an orb. Here's that speckled texture. Jump, shoot, move forward, jump, shoot. That's the second damage cycle. And now if we don't do anything else, he's gonna run away and spawn skeletons like an idiot. That's slow. We don't want him to do that. So in order to stop him from running away, we have to jump at his crotch and manipulate him to stand still and swing at us like that. So what happened there is, after he shakes off damage, there's a certain timing window and location of where you jump at him in order to cause him to stand still and swing at you. So he's going to shake off damage. Right after that's done, if you're standing kind of right in front of him, sort of by where his knees are, and you jump up so that Carrie's head kind of touches the base of his spine and pelvis, then he's going to swing at you. So you can jump up and fire 2 charged orbs at him, and that's going to be the third damage cycle without him running away. So let's see that one more time. This is the second cycle. He's going to shake off damage, we're going to position ourselves, jump up, and 2 orbs. That's the third cycle. Now he's going to run, he's going to kick me in the face. Now he's going to run over to the edge of the arena. What we want to do right after that third damage cycle is jump and kind of beat him over there and wait for him to pass. So here we are in the manipulation. We're going to jump up here, damage him. Now we're running to the edge of the arena. I usually jump 3 times and look away. As he passes, you're going to jump over here and fire 2 orbs. The important thing here is that he's banging his club on the ground twice in between those 2 charged orbs. What that's doing is it spawns skeletons. It spawns 2 skeletons over here, and when you damage him the second time to kill him, those skeletons instantly despawn, so you have a chance at drops. So you want to make sure he bangs the club on the ground twice, kill him, and then look over here for power-ups or jewels or something like that. Go collect whatever dropped here, and then you're just waiting for the platforms to come up, and then you keep going through the forest the normal way. So that is the first encounter with the giant skeleton. So for the second encounter with the giant skeleton at the end of the forest, if you just jump over here and you wait for the fight to start, you're going to get a couple motorcycle skeletons, and they cause a lot of lag. They're pretty dumb, so we don't want that to happen. To despawn the motorcycle skeletons, you want to jump all the way to the back of the arena, kind of right where the texture changes here on this ledge. And what that does is it prevents the motorcycle skeletons from ever spawning for this entire fight. So that is pretty helpful. So we want to be doing that every single time. You want to jump over here and look away, because that guy climbing up will cause a lot of lag. And let me show what this quick kill looks like, and then I'll break it down. So we're doing that same manipulation trick that we did for the 3rd damage cycle of the first encounter, but we're doing it repeatedly and leading him backwards to the edge of the arena. And for the last damage here, we're turning him slightly and dropping him on the ground. And what that does is, he's too close to the edge, so he falls off into the water, starts the cutscene immediately, and skips his death animation. So that is the goal, and now let's break it down, and I'll show you some of the things I'm looking for in order to line this up properly. So he's roaring, we're turning to face him. Let's stop it right here. So as soon as he roars, I let go of C up, and it's in boss view, so you don't have to touch anything, it just automatically looks at him. So I'm taking a look on the ground for several textures here. There's a white texture here, and there's 2 black textures kind of aligned with his feet. This first one on the right is a little bit closer to me, and the black texture on the left is right next to his foot. So if you have carry lined up kind of right in between these 2 textures and this one, and you move forward, when you do the manipulation and you keep this angle just leading straight back, this is going to be the correct angle to drop him off the ledge over here. So for the first bit of manipulation, you want to run all the way forward and stop just to the right of this black texture to the left. So let's be right here. You want to charge an orb, run in between these textures, and stop right here. You're going to jump up and do that same manipulation. So let me go back real quick. The manipulation from the side, if you're looking at it, I have a charged orb. I stand and I hold back on the control stick, because for every swipe that he does as he stands still, he actually takes 1 step forward. So you want to move carry back as you're leading him back as well. So for every single crotch jump that you're doing over here, you want to do a standing jump and hold backwards a little bit, and that's kind of what it looks like. But after you damage him once, kind of reposition yourself, maybe move forward a little bit or move left or right depending on where you end up with those textures, just to make sure that you get the next manipulation. So let's go back over here. We're running in between these textures, stopping at this one, jump up, hold back, and then I kind of make sure I'm still aligned. I move forward a little bit, just depending on where I end up. Keep doing this as we lead him backwards. Okay, his arm falls off. At this point, I move a little bit to the left, and then a lot to the left here, and you swipe. And that puts him right in position to fall off the edge and start the cutscene immediately. So let's go back When his arm falls off, I'm moving a little bit to his left and then right next to his knee, and you jump and swipe with a charged orb. And that'll do that. You can also just send out a charged orb. It doesn't have to be a swipe. But since you're standing right next to him, usually I swipe. It doesn't matter. Let's talk about what happens if you miss the manipulation for any reason. So we come here, we look away. He roars, we get into position. Let's say I mess this up. Oh no. So he runs away, he's gonna spawn skeletons. You can still do the manipulation here and kill skeletons. And anywhere in the arena, you can do this trick. It doesn't have to be just over to the edge. So you can still get a very quick kill, but you're going to get his death animation when it's done. So the same exact thing here. You can prevent him from running around spawning skeletons. He's gonna drop. You run into him and just smack him with a charged orb melee, and that's gonna do it. Important to note, if you end up killing him somewhere in the arena, the cutscene isn't going to start until you jump over to the edge here. So make sure that you're not waiting over there for the cutscene to start, because it never will. So that is the end of the giant skeleton tutorial for the first and second encounter. Hopefully that helped you out. You can hit me up on Twitch or Discord if you have any other questions regarding this, and I'll see if I can help you out. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again soon with another tutorial.